Hey Stampers, Gaynor again. Now this is a really quick video. It's just I've not had a play yet with the timeless tulips, and I've only ever played once with the umbrella. So I was working out the best way. Let me just make sure my that's it. I've got to lie my it keeps running away from the edge of my mat. But I'm going to show you a really quick tip, and you can keep it in the box with the stamp set, on how to line it up perfect every single time without having to mess around. Oh, I'll show you anyway. Right, I've got the Charmers tulip. I've made the one for that. I'll show it you in a minute. And just what you'll need is some scraps out your scraps bin. A little piece of chipboard. This is just cardboard that came on the back of some DSP. And you want, I'd say 2 layers. Yeah. So that's 3 by 3. I know this is not quite 3 by 3, but I'm going to make it close to as possible. And again, this one, I'm not quite sure that's 3, but it's not. It doesn't matter. So I'm just using scraps out my scraps bin as well, as you can see. And I don't know if it will cut 2 out at the same time, but pop them in. It might. No, it's not going to. So I'm going to do one at a time. She says, if I can get it out. Oh, come on now. Let me see if I can do it. There we go. It did them. Finally did them. Both at the same time. So you can keep those bits if you want. But now what you want to do is glue these together. Should have glued those 2 together first. Depending on which one you want down first, doesn't make any odds. Get your piece of chipboard. And like I say, it's not an exact science. Don't worry if it goes over the edges, because you're just going to glue this one over the top now anyway. So you're creating like a little ridge. You've got to get it bang on. So there we go. And then when you come to play, oh, I've got to get these set. Let me just grab the set. Umbrella. Ooh. And then when you come to grab the set, then you just peel back, sit these in their groove. Have I done that the wrong? I've glued them down the wrong way round. Oh, silly. You get my drift though, don't you? So don't glue it down the wrong way. Obviously that will fit if you would flip the page, but you've got to be able to sit them in the grooves. Obviously I've glued that the wrong way round, but you get the drift, if you know what I mean. Now you slide them into place, and because you've done a couple of layers thick, like so, just don't get your nails on them, just press them into the chipboard or the cardboard, keep them in the place, and then obviously this one I'm going to just line this up here for a minute, because this is going to be the way that one sits. But obviously the opposite way round. And then you just grab your block, find, let's just say this one for now, and then you press down, pick them up, and they're all going to be the right way. Well, if Gaynor had done it the right way. So I will do myself another little template, take those off, or just do it on the back, and then I've got it the right way. I'll just put wrong way, and then I'll flip over and put the right way. And then every time then you go to stamp, you can stamp all your little bits, and then you come with your punch and you can just punch them straight out. You haven't got to worry about lining everything up because it's already going to get lined up on your block. So I've done one for my little tulips as well. So again, pop this on, press it in, because there's a ridge, it's double layered. Press it in, and then grab your block, put them on. I'm going to have to grab some scrap on and just show you. I'll have to grab some ink as well. I'll just do it in black. And just pop that way, because Mr. Boyce has put the heating on so it dries up really quickly. So I'll just grab this. I'm not going to press too hard with it, I'm just showing. And then pop that on. Grab your punch, and that should be perfectly lined up, which it is. And then there's your bits, and you haven't got to worry about lining it all up. How cute is that? You could just add colour to them now, so you'd have them grooves in there. It's lovely actually. Right, let me try it with the brolly. Because I did put my handle on the wrong way round, but let's give it a shot. Get my cloth out, because these are clean. Don't really want black ink on them, but that's the way it goes. Fingers crossed. Oops. Yeah, I've done the whole thing the wrong way round, haven't I? So let me just see if I can line it up like that. No, I've done the whole set the wrong way round. They all need to be facing that way. So let me just grab some more paper. In fact, I will just cut it out of here actually. I'm not being precise because I'm just gonna literally, right, that's the way you cut it out. So that's the way, give me 2 seconds. Right, I've got thicker cardstock, so let's put that away. We don't want them yet. But you get my drift, don't you? So I'm going to cut this out. Once, put that end, and once, put that end. So I don't want them. This is thick cardstock. So keep your punch the way you want it, and then I'm going to glue that on there, and the other one on top. Trust me to flipping glue them down the wrong way. Never mind, it doesn't matter, we're doing it right. So that's the way it goes. It's just, there's nothing worse than trying to line something up, or you've got to cut one section out and then disregard it because you've stamped on it. Perfect. The right way. So let's pop them out. Let's grab our items now. Just push them into place. It's a lot thicker the groove is. making sure, press them down, and then your little stick. Perfect. And then you can just pick them up, grab some more ink. I'm just using scraps, so don't worry. There we go. Get your ink out again. I just thought, I was thinking when I was coming to play with the tulips, thought, oh my gosh, lining all these up. I remember how I did it last time because I had a stamp set with 3 flowers on, and I did a template for them as well. So pop this down. Clean that off, and then this should line up perfectly now. Little stick is, no, that's it actually. Perfect, there we go. Cut them out. There's our little stick, there's the top, and the other one flew on the floor. Oh, my back. So I'm going to keep that little mat just slightly off a little tiny bit, but I can adjust that every time I want to come and print this out. Just thought I'd give you a little tip. Oops. Just make sure it's in the groove. And then line that up again. Perfect. So you haven't got to worry about stamping that and cutting it out and losing paper, stamping that, cutting it out, losing paper, you know, like the other week. So this is the right way, and this will just sit in your box with your stamp set. It's not going to do anything damage or detrimental to your stamp set, but at least when you come to stamp now, they'll all be in perfect alignment. Perfect. So I just thought I'd share this tip with you all. Remember that you can, it's like, because the duet butterfly punch, the stamp is actually cut together, so they stamp in the right position. So it's doing the same thing as that. You're just making sure you've got everything lined up on your little template, so you can pick all the stamps up, stamp, and not have to worry about lining up your punch all the time. So I hope you found that a bit educational. I got my tulip one right first time, so these will just sit now in my box and wait until I'm ready to use them, because there's nothing worse than wasting paper when you don't have to. So that'll stay in my box, and then these can go away because they're not even lined up on the stamp pad, on the acetate. If they were lined up on the acetate, mind you'd have to turn them around the other way anyway, so, but that'll stay in the box now. So every time I want to use my little umbrella punch, I've got it all laid out ready. Just keep them in the box. So I just thought I'd give you that little bit of an information, a bit of tip. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it very useful, and I hope you give it a go. So till next time, love you all. Bye.